All right, NFL playoffs are starting. We're going to break down each game, starting with the Panthers and the Rams playing on Saturday at 4:30. This should be a little bit interesting. Panthers have obviously beat the Rams this year. Matthew Stafford, one of his worst games on the year. So I think that this could be a little bit closer than people are thinking. Starting with the Rams, we all know they had a great year. They led the NFL in yards per game, and total points scored. Matthew Stafford playing like the MVP of the NFL. However, their defense struggled a little bit. They did give up the 16th most yards per game of any team in the NFL. So if the Panthers are going to win this game at all, they're going to have to expose the defense that definitely struggled down the season, and that's definitely the argument you can make against the Rams. They definitely struggled at the end of the season, going 3-3 total, losing to some teams you didn't expect them to lose to, obviously the Panthers and the Falcons. So that's definitely something we have to keep an eye out in this game. If the Panthers, I do think that they are the most polarizing team in the NFL, like I've been saying all year, somehow made the playoffs at 8-9 in a terrible NFC South. I think if we're looking at this, their offense was not great this year statistically. They were like bottom 5-6 in pretty much every category. Defensively, they weren't bad. They were about middle of the pack. Actually, in some statistics like yards per game, they were better than the Rams. So I think if they want any shot in this game, the defense is going to have to keep this to a relatively low scoring game, and the offense is obviously going to have to come with their best shot. Overall, even though the Panthers did beat the Rams in a game this year, I am going to go with the Rams in this game, 27-20. I think the spread of 10.5 a little too high. I think that if the Panthers defense can play solid, which they have been all year overall, they can keep this a relatively close game. But I think at the end of the day, it's the battle of the offenses in this game, and the Rams is just much better and more consistent than the Panthers. But a good run for the Panthers this year. I'm pretty excited what they can do in the future if they lose this game.